edition of the program, Crime Watch Reloaded. As usual, we are here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. with our repeat broadcast on Friday at 9 a.m. My name is Festus Alenkhe. I know that you've been waiting for this hour to come, so we'll be able to give you a special update as far as crime situation is concerned in Edo and other parts of the country. Today we have this special story which has to do with the attack of some suspected armed robbers here in Benin State, Edo State. We also got to know that because we're going to broadcast this armed robbery attack in two phases. Phase one has to do with the arrest of 3 suspects. 2 died on the spot, and 1 was fatally wounded. He was able to talk before he gave up the ghost. You're going to have that story today. And then one of the escapees was eventually arrested, and the story we had is that he was also brought down, or rather fatally wounded as well, by security agents in Benin City, Edo State. And then we take you quickly to this other very big story where some suspected armed robbers called out a car dealer who brought a Venza car for them to buy. And guess what happened? They shot the manager of the car dealer and then moved away from there and drove the car straight to Uromi. From Uromi, they ended up in Abuja. But 3 of them have been arrested by men of the Edo State Police Command. And also today we'll take you quickly to this story which has to do with 2 suspects that were arrested by men of the Edo State Police Command. They at least snatched a military rifle, and then they have also engaged in a series of armed robbery and kidnapping operations in Benin and other parts of the state. And this time they were going to blow up a pipeline where you have crude oil and other petroleum products. But this time they were not lucky. Men of the Edo State Police Command, who were on a special patrol in conjunction with the vigilante members, caught up with them, and then we have them on this program today. This is how you're going to be having today in the course of our production. Never mind, all you need to do right now is just sit back. Let's have this program together in the next 1 hour. We'll take a short break now. The program Crime Watch Reloaded. We'll be right back after this time out. First story here today, which has to do with actually they were 4 robbers, many POS shops and all others, and then but for this stanza of the story, because we're going to have stanzas, one says that matched 2 of them, hit them on the spot. Give up. We hardly quickly rushed our camera to have him on this program. So all you need to do right now is just sit back. Let's have the story, but you may not be able to see it properly because we have to shade it. So many blood stains and all others, and media wise, or rather television wise, we have to try as much as possible to shade it a little so you don't have much of that according to the rules. Let's have the story quickly. At about 11 a.m. on Tuesday, reports reached the police that some suspected armed robbers have snatched several cars around Airport Road in Benin City. The suspects, who were heavily armed, attacked and robbed residents of Ebo, Iriri, Amagba, and Iholo at a row for several hours. During the operation, the suspects rammed into a businessman simply called Julius and shot him dead. The said Julius, who was driving his car, wanted to escape, but the suspects used their own car to barricade the road, following which they caught up with the said Julius. The police and the vigilante members were contacted of the escapade of the suspects. They however went on their trail. At the scene where the businessman Mr. Julius was shot dead, the vigilante members and the police had an encounter with the suspected gunmen. Two of the suspects were fed while one of them was severely wounded. The suspect, who later died from the injuries sustained, said one of the deceased suspects fired the said Julius.
How many of them go do the robbery? There's one go kill Julius. Who be which Julius?
Julius.
There's one go kill him.
Items recovered from them include English locally made cut-to-size double-barrel guns. The police is yet to react to the incident. We just broadcast now actually had 3 suspects, one killed on the spot, and the other suspect that was fatally wounded was able to talk briefly before he finally said goodbye to the world. And then we have this other story coming up now. It has to do with the 4th suspect that escaped from the scene, and the next morning he was found dead. We also captured that story quickly, but this time we were able to talk with some of the victims that were earlier attacked before the police brought them down. Let's have that story quickly. On Tuesday, 4 suspected armed robbers that terrorized Benin City and environs robbed owners of shops and other businesses. The hoodlums later stormed Lucky Way in Ipoba Hill, Benin City, where they robbed operators of point-of-sale shops, POS, and their customers. The suspected armed robbers also attacked some point-of-sale operators at Federal Road in Benin City, where cash, mobile phones, and other personal items of their victims were carted away. The hoodlums later advanced to Airport Road, Arogba, Umegbe, and Ebo areas of Benin City, where they also robbed their victims. One Mr. Julius was allegedly shot dead by the rampaging gunmen. The police and members of the vigilante who were on a routine patrol rammed into the hoodlums, where there was an exchange of gunfire. 3 of the suspects were killed, while one of them escaped with gunshot wounds. In the night of Tuesday, the escapee suspect was found dead around the Airport Road area of Benin City. The deceased suspect was profiled to be a prison escapee from the last jailbreak in Benin City.
3 boys just came.
Yes.
With gun. 2 of them was holding pistol and one was holding short rifle.
Yes.
So they said everybody should lie down. The owner, me, I was still busy.
What time was that?
It was just to 10. They collect my phone. This is the phone now. They have.
Okay, you recover the phone now.
Phone now.
Contacted, the Edo State Police Relations Officer SP Chidi Wambuzo said there will be no hiding place for criminals in Edo State.
During the operation, the hoodlums engaged them on gun duel. And as God may have it, 4 of them were gunned down.
Items recovered from the deceased suspect include mobile phones and the sum of 82,000 naira cash snatched from his victims. As at press time, the body of the third armed robbery suspect has been deposited in the mortuary for further investigation. Welcome back there. We'd like to go straight now to the first story here today. This one has to do with 2 suspects to be precise. But before then, the 2 of them actually went for the operation, but while the 3rd suspect was already on standby in Abuja, his duty was to collect the Vienza car and take it to the man who was already waiting, or rather we'll call it the man was on standby to pick up the car right there. But they only went for operation. Guess what happened? They put up a call to a car dealer to say, can you please bring car for us? We are right now at the bank along Way. And then the man just like, okay, he drove the car straight to the bank, and then they entered the bank. They came out and said, okay, let's just test the car. And as they were testing, they brought out the gun, hijacked the dealer, and took them straight to somewhere around Hilary in Airport Road in Benin City. Shot the man, but he didn't die. And then they zoomed off to Uromi, from Uromi to Abuja. Guess what happened? Two of them were arrested, and then the man that was expected to take the car to the original buyer was also arrested. Trust that. And that actually was done by men of the anti-kidnapping and cyber crime units of the Edo State Police Command. Let's have that story quickly.
The two suspects were identified as Henry Yahweh and Ukbebo Moses. Police investigation revealed that the victim is a car dealer in the GRA Benin City. One of the suspects, now at large, had called the car dealer that he wants to buy a Toyota Vienza car using this mobile number 081-03945-144. They then negotiated and agreed for the sum of 5.7 million naira. The said car dealer, who claimed to be a medical doctor, requested the car dealer to meet him up in a bank along Murtala Muhammad Way in Benin City with the car for payment. The dealer then asked his manager to meet the said caller with the car. On getting to the bank premises, he met this suspect Henry Yahweh, who opted to drive the car around the area for testing purpose. Police investigation further revealed that moment they drove to Murtala Muhammad Way by Esige Street Junction in Benin City, the suspect asked him to stop in order to check the engine. Immediately they stopped, another gunman suddenly appeared. The car vendor was forced to the back seat of the car, where this suspect Henry drove the car to Iri in Benin City, where they attacked, robbed and shot the car vendor on the spot, but he was resuscitated later in the hospital. The suspects who dumped the car dealer later drove the car to Uromi and met Ukbebo Moses, who gave them a cash sum of 350,000 naira. The said Ukbebo Moses then joined the gang members to Abuja, where a buyer was already on standby. The suspects were arrested in an hotel in Abuja. This suspect, identified as Abe Smith, was contacted to drive the car to the main buyer in Abuja.
What's your name?
Abe Smith.
Abe Smith.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benin.
Where in Benin?
The local government.
Which village are you from?
I'm from Ogodua, Eastern South.
Then you are not from Benin now.
Okay.
You are from Ogodua,
Ogodua,
Eastern
yes.
South.
Eastern South, yes.
But where do you stay?
I'm based in Abuja.
Abuja.
Yes, sir.
So this car snatching, what is the involvement?
Early last week, this my close friend contacted me that he has someone from America that sent him a Toyota Venza that I should help him look for buyer. If I could get buyer in Abuja, I said yes, I will ask one or two persons. So a few days later, he replied, he called me like how far? I said yes, I've got a buyer that he can bring the car.
How much did you not negotiate with the buyer? You got a buyer?
Actually, at that moment, I never got a buyer. So I told him if the car is around, at least if I should show one or two persons, they will know what they are about to pay for, or know who to buy, like that. So I first asked him, is the paper complete? Is it direct car or use Nigeria Drive? He said no, it's a direct, that every papers are complete. I said okay, better. So he sent me the paper. I saw it, the picture, and I showed someone. They said okay, the document is actually complete, which means they believe it's not a stolen car. I said me too. So that was how the driver brought the car on Friday, which was on the 22nd of last week, to me. So I took the car to my office, showed my colleagues, showed them, they saw the car. So
Where are you a car dealer in?
No, I'm an IT engineer, a consultant at Dr. Hassan's Hospital in Maitama.
Yeah.
So he showed me the car, and so I even showed my colleagues they saw it. So the car was having issue. I took it outside the compound. So as they were fixing it, that was when police arrested me.
Were you aware of where the guy lodged and everything?
No, sir.
What is your name?
Yari Henry.
Where are you from?
I'm from Edo State, sir.
Where in Edo?
St. Savior.
Which village?
Usen.
Usen.
Yes, sir.
But they live for Benin.
Yes, sir.
This robbery, how it happened?
Sir, this man will lie down here with me, so.
This one, so.
Yes, sir.
Who you be?
Now, Mac. You need a Mac.
Mm.
So he call me. Say somebody want bring alcohol for me back, which is Venza. I say, okay, no while. And I say, which one me want to do first, sir? He said, na me want help and go Abuja. You want for go sell. I say, but you know, say my motor no good. Now me the family don't want to do. How much you want give me? Say if I reach Abuja, I collect 100,000 for that guy hand. That fair guy. I say, okay, no while. So don't call this guy, which is Amakawa. Now our friend.
Who call him?
No, this guy Mike.
This Mike, so.
Yes, sir.
What did you tell him?
Call tell Amakawa. In 12 they can't discuss. 12 they discuss. He can come back and say, don't talk to him. Say tomorrow morning.
What did they discuss?
It's because I want to go collect the car from the guy.
Collect as in how?
Snatch the car. I mean, just go and bail up the guy.
Okay.
Collect the car for the guy.
They don't get idea of where they want to go collect the car.
Yes, sir. He don't do everything with phone. Chat with the guy, Oga.
Okay, go on.
Chat with the guy, Oga. Even the man will get this guy.
Who do the chatting?
First way like that, so this Mike.
Okay, this Mike. Okay, now this Mike follow the dealer talk.
Yeah, even the Oga say, get this Mike picture safe. Who would they say station and show the picture? Say, are you know this person? He say yes. So now we take finalize the matter.
Yes. Go on.
So he come and say, can I go give the guy a motor for Abuja? And I say, okay, no wahala.
How not take go come carry the car, snatch the car?
Now I
explain that one, yes.
So as Amakawa, that the other guy, so we call Amakawa come. Already he don't talk to him for phone. So 200 now discuss. I want to give that money, that 350,000. So now he come call the guy saying the office. So come send me.
Okay, one fair give Una 350,000.
Now the guy now give the 350,000
for the collection of the car first.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That guy give.
Don't explain
now,
as not take carry the car.
Okay,
now that 1 year.
So explain. I'll tell you explain the car. So after I don't go carry the guy, come. He can't give me the guy number. I say the guy out there around the.
Which guy now?
The guy with the dealer.
Okay, after you don't control the guy.
Okay. He said the guy out there around the. Say me and this boy so more. Watch out. That's okay. As you the now he can't tell me say. He say don't tell the guy. Say me the guy. Say me one call and say boy one call on. So lucky he can't send me the guy number. I can't call this guy.
What you tell him?
Okay, the guy now say bros, Alpha. Say I do now say na me Max say I can't pick you. He say okay, no wahala. Say where you dey? I can't describe where.
That you call the person when you bring the car come.
Yes,
now.
Sir.
That's the dealer now.
Yes, sir. Okay. So the guy can't drive come where I dey. Drive come where I dey. Later
for which side?
For a long term.
Okay.
So as he reach where I dey, he come tell me say he want go pump the tire.
Okay, but we all know for so now I give him money. No, you no talk down.
Bros, now he go fit talk down cause.
Okay, now you explain that. Okay. You all know to move the car.
So now cause okay, the guy say he want go pump tire. The guy come carry me for along the road. Where this guy say I cannot reach for the street. Come carry reach am.
Where be that?
For a long term now. So as I already reach there, we hear the corner of a motor. That Makawa, he just bring come outside. The guy you come that me come that for.
Come bring gun come.
Yes.
We can gun.
Now one short gun sir.
Okay.
So I make corner for the motor for the other side. So we drive a corner for the steady side. Before I know it, you all bail up the guy. See me the guy at motor. Then at motor. I say at motor finish now.
For you there well that one regret. Say you go bring out gun.
For the first time I not fit there. We can't tell me say that Makawa go bring boys gun.
Say.
Me they take collect the car.
After
they collect the car.
With what?
With the gun.
Okay.
So after that collect the car, my own job now just drive on. If I reach through me, they go buy enough for me where I take go Abuja, go give that very young man.
Okay, more talk be new first. So what can happen?
So as the guy you corner beside the motor, now I'm a car take bail up the guy. See my tested now, now take the guy. Go that's the dealer so gonna go down the port road.
For inside the Venza?
Yes sir.
The number of the Venza?
No sir.
Okay.
Gonna go down the port road. As you reach the port road, contract gate. See my go one side, I can't go one side.
For you the this side?
Yes sir. It's gonna go, come see my stop.
Who come the commander?
So.
Okay, go on.
Cause my stop. From there, you can call this my Mike. So.
Yes.
Cause the guy there with him. So that me kill him. Already middle of the drive. Me not dey alright again. And from there, I never I travel till they talk again. My own make me come on leave that guy. Cause mess with the same. Me no be
because of that main killer.
Cause they ask the guy.
Because they have this mic.
Yes sir.
Yes.
For phone. Come put down on speaker.
Yes.
Come put down on speaker.
What did the mic can't talk?
If like when they tell us me make kill or make waste time, so I don't feel that one. I don't know what they talk.
Okay,
but now 12 they call talk. After 12 they don't talk finish for phone. Now the Amakawa come say, "Here, he say me I kill you."
Okay.
Here, he say me I kill you. So now me come say me I go turn. Because he's going to take carry the guy come down for inside the car. So me go turn. Now I go turn sir. So as I go turn, me roll up. He come tell me say he shoot the guy. I say you shoot him. I want to come on. That one now na wetin I know about Benin Oblong, sir.
So now, so you can't tell you say what you do to the guy.
He come tell me say shoot the guy. I say make me shoot him. Say make me shoot him for leg. That one I wait here. Amakawa tell me.
Okay. So from there, where I can go?
From there I can't drive the motor straight to along the road before you reach bypass. And for there come send somebody bring the money where that guy take do the work for them.
Okay.
That's the 12 the bag 300,000. Based on the phone we collect for the guy, this very guy. So that one come to and say how much you want to buy all those phones.
Okay.
You understand?
Now the money cost 350. So
So
who cost you buy the phone now? The same mic.
the same mic. Because
Okay.
I can't go give her the phone. To God me that I never know how the phone work. As I
Okay.
did, it come tell me, call they say after we don't get accident. For one additional.
Because now get accident.
Yes.
What now for get accident?
For along Old Agbo road.
What you cause the accident?
Me the drive to go. Me if it's me I for commit am. As I reach there, we come the drive to go. Me the drive speed to go. I don't want to say the road. Say one slap dey the front and this now like this they call the pass the other side. As I see my all cut the steady. They all match break the ground. They all new poor granite in the back. So they swim they go also must enter bush. So the car can't get issue with the back leg for driver side. One fist on that neck.
Now this on that night.
Yes, sir.
When I go carry mechanic.
Come carry tow van, they tow the car.
Okay.
So as I dey talk to the tow van man, I wanted to tow the motor go somewhere place for that Oromi. So I see say he smart the phone for ground. The phone so where I break up for Benin for this guy on. It is scratch am with the use until the wipe cutter. Now
Who the wipe on now? That
Mic.
guys, the mic. Okay, that one I don't see mic now. Mic don't follow now.
now let me carry motor from.
Wait.
Okay.
From Benin, mic not there.
No sir.
But now you are John.
Yes sir.
As now this show me. Now mic follow now.
Yes sir.
Eh?
Yes sir.
Okay. Then why mic can't they destroy the phone?
I don't know because he told me he say one of the Samsung say he blind. I say phone I'm a bring call for me say I give you. So how the phone go blind.
Okay, leave all that one now.
Okay, sir.
So after now repair the motor finish, what can happen?
So repair the motor finish, come carry and go alignment, come do everything, come buy fuel for me. Say my manager to go.
That's the next day
That's the
now.
next day. Come to my manager to go.
Let's go straight to how you planned it.
Okay.
Go straight to how you arrange the man to bring the vehicle.
Okay. It wasn't me that arranged with him.
Who was talking with the man?
I think it was the Amakawa because it was.
Who was chatting with the man?
I chatted with the man.
What did you discuss with the
Okay,
man?
I asked him how much is he going to sell the vehicle. He told me 5.8 million.
But from beginning of this game,
Yes, sir.
you knew that they were going to snatch the car.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I knew.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what role did you now play?
Okay, the only role I played was chatting with the person.
The owner of the car.
Yes, sir.
What did you tell the owner?
I asked him how much is the price, and I told him I was interested. So that was all. I think Amakawa.
And you were the one that lured.
No, we were not talking. They have tracked the line. It was Amakawa and the other, maybe.
Who was the person that was not talking with the man?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, who said he was going to pay?
Okay, who said it was good to pay? When I contacted my brother,
Wait,
enough.
who agreed that he was going to pay?
Nobody agreed. It was that Amakawa said he cannot release the vehicle without any money.
We want to know who made the man to bring the vehicle to Ted. What did you discuss?
We chatted. I told him I would call him in the morning. I'm interested. Then I told Amakawa.
How much did you negotiate?
The man said 8.5 million. I did not even negotiate the price with him.
That means you agreed for the 8.5 million.
I did not. We were chatting when he wrote me 8.5 million. And I priced it. I think I told him 6 million or so. So he said that is the price. Stop laughing me. He said that is the price. So I think Amakawa and I continued the call. I was in the room, I never knew. Until this boy called me and said I've collected the car.
Who linked the number of the man to you?
Sir?
Who gave you the man's number?
It's Amakawa. It's Amakawa.
Okay, that means you were the one that was agreed saying that he would buy the car.
Yes, sir. I chatted the man. I will buy the car.
Okay.
So when I don't know the communication they had in with the man, or if where to bring it or where not to
Okay.
bring it.
Now we are done with that. How did you now discuss it, Amakawa? What were both of you now talking? The Amakawa that now finally snatched the car and shot the boy.
Okay. The Amakawa, the only thing we discussed was that this boy will bring the car for me.
That's this boy.
Yes, that the boy will bring the car for me. We agreed on 5.550. 5.550.
Okay, that's what you agree with Amakawa.
Yes, for the price of the car.
So after they snatched the car, how much did you now give to them first?
Look, after they snatched the car, this man called me because he's the one I know. He now said Amakawa refused to release the car to him
except we drop something, and he will have to come with the car. So that when my brother says it,
How much did you now drop?
I now said it's 350. All the money I said.
So where did they take the car to first?
I don't know.
No, they said they came to meet you in Uromi.
Yes, I don't know where they, but they just drove down to Uromi.
When they came to Uromi, what made them to come to Uromi?
Okay, when they made the call to Uromi was for me to link him up with that other van.
I mean, they came to meet you in Uromi.
Yes, it was only him.
Who lodged them?
It was only him. I lodged him.
Okay, you were the one that lodged him.
Only him, yes, sir.
Okay, which hotel?
Exclusive hotel.
Okay. So the night they had accident, were you inside the car?
No, sir. It was not night. It was day.
Okay, you were not inside the
No,
car.
when he was coming, he said I should give him description, but he missed the road. The road was not good.
Okay.
So that was when he had accident.
Okay. So who now contacted this guy to the link in Abuja?
This my brother.
This guy that drove.
Okay, when he drove to me, I now said it is not me that wants to buy it. That is my brother. That was when I now gave him the...
That guy, is he actually your brother?
Yeah, we have known for close to 17 years.
Is he from Igwe too?
No, well, he stayed with me when I was in Benin for months.
Okay. So he agreed to buy the car.
He said he has somebody that wants to buy it.
Okay, you two want to also link it to somebody that will buy the car.
Yes, he said he has somebody that I want to buy it.
So who now gave them 350 first?
It was he that sent
Where is the phone?
Okay, when he brought the phone, he also called me, said there is 3 phones that came with
So where are the phones now? Who took the phones at
Then
last?
nobody took it, we smashed it.
Okay, you smashed the phone.
Yes.
Why did you smash the phone?
When he brought it, the phone was blind. And when he gave me, I own it, it was not on. And I asked him, why did you brought a blind phone for me? He said he did not look at it. And I said, he said he don't.
Okay, you not destroyed the phone.
Yeah, the phone was not working. That's why I got angry with him and I destroyed it.
Okay, so where did police arrest you?
Okay, when I tried to reach my brother, it was not going. And I tried to reach him, it was not going. And the Makawa was calling me that if I have not seen his boy. So until his brother now told me that something was wrong, that they have arrested him, the younger brother. So I had to travel to Abuja, to his house, when I met his younger brother.
Okay, you went to Abuja because we were told that you wanted to be very sure if they are not played it.
No.
So where were you arrested?
It was in Abuja. It was me and the younger brother went to police station.
Now, with this one now,
Yes, sir.
how do you feel?
I really feel that when God says something will happen, it doesn't matter how smart anybody is, because when God wants to act on your life, it will take away your smart wisdom and fill it with you. And just as the case of Jonah, and I really feel bad.
So what advice do you have for people that want to do it Christian?
My advice to people there is they should keep away from bad people, and also any shady business, no matter how the profit is, no matter how tempting the profit is, they should stay away from shady business. Should stay away from black markets. That is my advice to people, that whatever that is being brought to them, they should check it properly. To confirm it, if possible, they should go to police station.
Ah, but you already know that this one is a jig.
And that is the thing I regret. That is the thing I regret, sir.
Edo State Police Relations Officer SP Chidi Wambuzo, who confirmed the incident, said other suspects now at large will be fished out for prosecution.
The hoodlums came out from their hiding and hijacked him and the vehicle, shot him on the laps, and took him away.
The recovered Toyota Venza car has been released to the owner on bond as investigation continues.
All right, let me quickly say congratulations there to the original owner of the Toyota Venza car. I'm talking about the dealer now, for the recovery of his car, and also to say congratulations to his manager, who was shot but didn't die. Rather, he recovered very fast in the hospital. And according to what we gathered there, men of the Edo State Police Command are currently investigating that story. And then there is one popular suspect there they keep talking about, the Amaka Y. That's the name of the suspect. And according to what we gathered from the anti-kidnapping and cybercrime unit of the Edo State Police Command, Amaka Y must surely be brought down. That's what they said. And every necessary move have been made to ensure that the suspect, who is on the run right now, is arrested. We still have this very big story. This one has to do with a principal suspect. Somebody was like, which one is principal? Is it principal of secondary school? No. So you either call it call him a principal suspect, or you say prime suspect, or you say major suspect, whichever one you like to say. But right now the police said he eventually carried out an armed robbery operation in 2016 with some other persons, and also carried out a kidnapping incident where the driver of the kidnapped victim was killed. That's what we gathered there. About this time, he at least snatched an AK-49 military rifle from a 7 military man, and they were actually also going to blow up a pipeline when they were arrested by the police in collaboration with the vigilante members around Ofunama area in Ovia Southwest local government area of Edo State. Let's have that story quickly.
The suspects, Samson Ibiwe and Philip Chira, have been on police wanted list since middle of 2020. According to reports, the suspects had snatched an AK-49 military rifle from a military personnel operating in the Niger Delta region of the country. Police investigation revealed that one of the suspects, Samson Ibiwe, belonged to a gang that earlier kidnapped a prominent oil worker along Sloko Road in Benin City. The kidnapping operation witnessed the killing of the driver of the oil company worker. Similarly, the suspect also allegedly sponsored a syndicate that struck in the Etisalat shop at Ibiwe Street in Benin City, where they robbed everyone in sight. In the operation, millions of naira were carted away. Some of the suspects were arrested in 2016. This time, the two suspects had procured an AK-49 rifle for another operation. Reports revealed that they were on their way to Ofunama Forest in Ovia Southwest local government area of Edo State to blow up the crude oil pipelines. The move was to enable them to siphon the crude oil products for sale. During the movement to Ofunama, a combined team of security operatives who were on stop and search intercepted them close to Ofunama. Upon a search, the AK-49 military rifle and some live ammunition were recovered. The two suspects who were arrested on the spot spoke on their level of involvement.
Where they foresee this gun?
Yeah, that's why I called this my friend to try for the 20th of December. Now I bring this gun for me. And I pay
so where they foresee this gun?
When are they going? I'm from Wari, they go. Now they run me those Ofunama Road.
Now your hand they see the gun?
Yes, sir.
Where they carry the gun go?
I they go the Delta State, I they go Shekele.
To do it?
300,000. I was going on because I was the bus pipeline.
To bust pipeline?
Yeah.
How?
Because they are not paying us.
How do you bust the pipeline?
But I have grenade that we can use to bust the pipeline.
How do you bust it? Tell us now.
There is wire we can connect it and the battery
will explode.
Yes.
Okay, so what will you now use this gun to do while busting pipeline?
This one is for guiding myself.
Eh?
This one is for security to guide myself.
To guide yourself?
Yeah.
Why do you want to bust the pipeline?
Because they are not paying us. These companies work for that 25 years ago.
Which company is that?
The Chevron.
Eh?
Chevron.
Chevron.
Yeah.
So which area of the pipeline were you about to bust?
There's a Sekele.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now they don't fair arrest you before.
They don't arrest me come here before.
What do you do?
That was an armed robbery case.
Armed robbery case.
Yes.
What do you do that time?
That time I sponsor people.
But let's say I televised you before.
Yes, you arrest me. Yeah, that's why.
You appear for crime watch before.
Yes. That's
okay.
why they arrest
what
me.
What happened for that one?
That's why because of armed robbery issue. That's why they arrest me come here.
How it happen?
For I give people to money to. I don't know why they won't go rob. They will go rob for each last. They go give me phone. The phone had then track. Come arrest me.
For don't be that Etisalat for Ibiwe.
Yes.
That time.
Yes.
When they arrest so many people.
Yeah,
what will be your involvement that time?
That time they arrest me. They give us the armed robbery case.
Armed robbery case.
Yes.
What did they say you do? What do you actually do?
That's why I give them money.
For?
I give them money. Say they won't go work. That's why I give them money to go. That's they can't walk to work after they can't.
Which work?
They can't work. They can't work for Etisalat office for Ring Road. They
Which
can't
work?
rob. They can't rob the Etisalat office.
That say you dare well say they want come rob.
But they tell me.
Say.
That one they said is black oil for Kenwa.
Which they come say they want use 100,000 do.
They say they want to go do rob.
Okay, which they want use 100,000 buy for robbery matter?
They want you to buy fuel for motor. Now waiting they tell me.
Okay. Yeah. So where police for come catch you that time?
That time they give me phone. The phone had the track.
Okay, the phone where they rob.
They
They can't still give you.
Yeah, they can't give me phone. One new
How much they can't share this your hand?
That time they give me 200,000.
That's you give them 100.
Yes.
So when they come back, they can't give you 200.
200,000.
With phone.
With phone.
Okay, so where police for can't catch you?
That time I arrest my girlfriend. My girlfriend will go before they can't arrest me.
Now so they take catch you that
They
time.
catch me that time.
So where they can't put you?
That time they carry me come here.
They're from here. Where you
The
come?
Friday they carry me go prison.
How long you spend for prison?
I spent 2 years plus for prison before I come outside.
How you can't take come out?
Because the man not getting charged for the case, and later the case the guy
Okay, the owner no, the person complain and not call the can't court again.
Can't court again.
And they can't take free
They
you.
can't free me.
No, he can't graduate to AK-49. So how you see such situation now?
It's bad because they are not paying for our community. It's long time. And
But
we
you
have been
come out of
suffering.
prison which year?
I come out 20 years and the early that's the ending of 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
And this is 2021.
Yeah.
You want to go knock again for there now? How you see such thing?
So I feel bad.
How you feel now?
I feel bad.
What's your name?
I feel bad.
What did this man do for this whole matter? This gun matter? What did this man do for
This man, you don't know anything concerning this gun matter. I was coming for Wari. As I reached a Jomo Park, I carried on that car for Wari, reached a Jomo Park. He was driving the past, now I see a cab man. Now he take carry me.
Okay, in a cab man.
Yeah.
Okay, as at that time, how you take cover this gun when the cab
I
man
put
was
this cellophane nylon.
cellophane?
Yeah.
You know, see,
No, after we go for the road, now if I can couple and I take see and say I carry me.
wait till you can talk. As he
Not
can see
talk
and say,
anything.
what will be your name?
Philip.
Eh?
Philip.
Philip what?
Philip Chie.
Where do you do your work?
For Kada Road.
Kada Road.
Yes. The road to Tesami Junction, they go Kada Ugbese, we do all those things.
So how you take involved for this matter?
I take involved, say, one of my friend for area, he give me gas and money, I go up and buy engine oil. So as I come buy engine oil and feed the gas, and so on my way back, I no come load for back. So I come dey go my rush, go give am the gas. As I dey go, I come hear say drop. I stop. So this thing they can't stop me.
I say he shatter you.
Yes, he
How
can't
much?
shatter me 7,000.
Where tell you say they go?
Let me tell you, they go Ofunama. Yes.
But you no know say carry gun.
No, me I don't know because
How police
bag.
come to catch you?
They carry back. No, as you come enter the village road, where we say they go, like they couple the gun, and I only me where we say na driver for inside the motor. Fear no let me talk.
The Edo State Police Relations Officer SP Chidi Wambuzo assured the people of Edo State of adequate security.
The Commissioner of Police that is in charge of Edo State now is very gallant, energetic, intelligent, and well able to combat any crime and send the criminals to where they belong.
The two suspects are expected to be arraigned in court soon.
Well, I want to quickly say thank you there to officers and men of the Edo State Police Command, and as well as the various vigilante group in Edo State. I got to know that the area is gradually becoming calm. The situation we were having some time ago that made a lot of point of sale shops to go underground is gradually becoming a thing of the past now. And some volatile areas, especially Upper Sakumba area, at a point was like a no-go area for the people of this state, especially those in Benin State. But the information we have right now is that the area is calm, and then the various local government councils did their best, especially the chairman of Ikbobaka Local Government Council. I'm talking of Dr. Eric Osande. For that painful outing, he was able to dole out a lot of vigilante members to ensure that the people of that local government sleep with their two eyes closed. And then I must quickly say thank you to the various security commanders, service commanders in Edo State, the police, the military, talking of the Air Force, we also have the Army, the DSS, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and other paramilitary organizations, that formed the Joint Security Patrol Team in Edo State. Edo State people right now cannot sleep with their two eyes closed. And then the chief security officer of the state, of course, is also the chief executive officer of Edo State. I'm talking of Governor Godwin Obaseki, who also ensured that the people of the state sleep with their two eyes closed. I must say thank you to everyone. Of course, we too, we're also doing our best. We try to give you security updates. So as you go home tonight, use your side mirror. If you are driving, use the inner mirror as well. And then if somebody is driving very close to you and following you persistently, why not just try and change your direction? And then if you have any information you need to pass, there are numbers you need to call right now. So let me quickly give you police emergency numbers that you need to call in case you are under tension, or rather you are under attack and you need the police quickly to come to your rescue. So what you need to do is to call 080 77 77 3721. I take it again. Police control number 080 77 77 3721. And the last time 080 77 77 3721. But if you are unable to get that, yes, another line you need to call, which is of course is the second line that can take you straight to the police control room. 080 37 64 6272. Let me take it again. 080 37 64 6272. And lastly 080 37 64 6272. So these two lines, anyone you call, you just get straight to the police control room. But we'd like to really appeal to anybody that got that number not too long ago. If you must call the police only on emergency. Your wife not cook food give you, or your husband not quick come house and you don't know as he waka, and then you want to call the police. So we advise quickly that you must be very, very watchful before you call the police over any trivial matter. It's on this note we'd like to say thanks today for joining us on the program Crime Watch Reloaded. Special thanks to Igbomosa Ayewo, who always ensure that we have this program at its end there. Of course, Christopher Akime, you have been very wonderful. Sylvester Okwedo, great man, of course. Peace Goeduwa Agbonrai is already on standby for the conference. Inaka Sport, Franca Ayewo, who of course have always been very supportive of this program. Let's have it same time, same station next week. My name hasn't changed, and I never hope it will change one day. It is Festus Alenkhe. Good night for me.